Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's the parts of plant. Actually, a plant has the following parts. It has actually two parts. One is the vegetative part, other one is the reproductive part. The vegetative part is the non-reproductive part, and that is supporting the reproductive structures of the plant. The vegetative part, it mainly consists of the leaf, the fruit, stem, and the root. And the reproductive part, it consists of the flower, because the flowers, they help in the process of reproduction. Now the vegetative part of the plant it consists of the leaf, fruit, stem, and root. The leaf perform the process of photosynthesis. The fruit protects the seeds, the stem supports the plant, and the root absorb the water and the minerals. So we can say that a plant has two parts. Number one is the shoot system, and number two is the root system. The root system is actually underground, and the shoot system is above the ground level. Now, the roots. What are the roots and what are the functions of the root? Actually, the roots are responsible for the absorption of water containing the nutrients from the soil, and these are also responsible for anchoring the plant in the soil, or just like they are holding the plant in the soil. It also support because the water is drawn up the plant, and this column of the water supports the plant. So the roots are not only the responsible for the absorption of the water along with the ions from the soil. These are also responsible for anchoring or holding the plant on its right position, and these are also supporting the plant for the maintenance of the water supply to the aerial parts. Aerial parts mean the parts which are above the ground level. So it also provides the water to these aerial parts of the plant. So it is responsible for the maintenance of the water supply to the plant. This is the transverse section of the root. The transverse section mean which is along the x-axis, where we cut the root structure along the x-axis. So we can say that this is a typical structure of the root inside it. There are numerous root hair which are present on the surface of the root, and these root hair will increase the surface area for the absorption of water and minerals from the soil. Now, the first layer is the epidermis. The epidermis is the outermost layer, and these root hair are actually the extension of the epidermis. The next portion is called the cortex, and the cortex contains some kind of cells, and the next portion is called the endodermis, and the very next portion is called the pericycle. Now there are two structures which are present. Number one is the xylem. The xylem is always responsible for the transport of water, and number two is the phloem. Xylem is inside and phloem is present outside. Phloem is responsible for the translocation or transport of food. So the xylem and phloem, these are collectively called the vascular bundle. So this is the transverse section of the root. You people are supposed to remember this section, the transverse section of the root, and how to label these parts and which part is present on the right place.